been 20 years since Agile was introduced formally. There's much noise around Agile management being a quick and collaborative approach for project and product development. So is it just mere noise? Or does Agile management deliver all it promises? Let me tell you all about Agile, its advantages and disadvantages, then sum it all up. First, let's start with how it all began. Now, contrary to what many people think about the origin of Agile management, it actually dates back to the 1930s. See, Walter Shewhart of Bell Labs introduced a scientific method-based approach, PDSA or Plan-Do-Study-Act, to improve products and processes. The PDSA was then brought to Japan by W. Edwards Deming, who was Shewhart's mentee, and he helped move the idea towards the PDCA or Plan-Do-Check-Act. Then the next thing Deming did was essential because he developed the popular Toyota production system that became the basis for most lean methodologies. Then in 1986, these manufacturing companies that were implementing these iterative-based approaches were cataloged and studied by Hirotaka, Takeuchi, and Ikujiro, Nonaka. And they uncovered methods contrary to the usual practice, where a completed phase gets handed from one department to the next, or the relay race method. What they observed were members involved in every part of the project cycle, passing the ball back and forth, working together throughout the entire project, or the rugby approach. See, in reality, manufacturing is where Scrum methodology originates, not tech. But it was introduced formally, Scrum was, in 1995 by Jeff Sutherland and Ken Schwaber for software development purposes. So despite a history extending far beyond software development, Agile didn't become official until February 2001, Snowbird, Utah, when 17 developers gathered and created what is known as the Agile Manifesto. This is the foundational document that powers modern Agile methodologies today. Okay, so now that you know this history of Agile and its origin, let's talk about what Agile project and product management is exactly. Because it's an iterative-based approach that focuses on breaking down projects and products into more manageable releases completed in sprints or short iterations. Now, Agile is going to equip your team to change focus and direction easily. It's going to help them complete their work quicker and with higher quality when deployed right. Now, how do you deploy it right? Here's some critical factors for that. They include creating transparency of work and helping visualize processes, working collaboratively with each other and the customer to receive and implement feedback, and then prioritizing face-to-face communication with self-organizing teams that will reflect on how to become more effective at regular intervals. And Agile mindsets mean working within the beliefs akin to the 12 principles and the 4 paired values in the Agile Manifesto, such as prioritizing customer satisfaction, welcoming changes no matter how late in the game, working product being the principal or primary measure of progress, continuous attention to good design and technical excellence, regular reflection by the team on how to become more effective, and maximizing the amount of work not done, or practicing simplicity. Now still, there are advantages and disadvantages in every framework and methodology, and you should be aware of those. So here's a few advantages of Agile. You get quicker deployment, so customers get value sooner. You adapt better to change and respond faster to moving priorities, and you detect and fix issues more quickly and deliver higher quality deliverables. Now, some disadvantages. New members can find it hard to get up to speed or even know what the heck is self-organized. It actually demands more energy and time both from the users and the developers as they must constantly interact. And because Agile prefers smaller, quicker releases, features that are too big to fit in one release or several iterations, they get avoided. There is much value to gain by employing an Agile approach. Now to get started, let me give you 3 quick steps you can follow. First, be sure you have a culture that fits. Hiring the right people and empowering them is the bedrock of Agile management methodologies. Second, please get Agile training. Agile is more than an anything goes technique, and it's best to learn the insights and how they can work for your team. And finally, hire a coach and get assistance with deploying the right project management tools. Because software, dashboards, and communication capabilities need to support your work patterns, not dictate them. So to sum it all up, follow Agile values and principles and you can achieve benefits such as reduced risks of project delays due to changing customer requirements. Or have higher chances of meeting the customer expectations, maybe improve transparency and performance visibility, or continuous improvement and better team collaboration. Agile approaches are iterative. They focus on receiving market feedback quickly, then delivering value frequently. They help you adapt your product better to changes. So with Agile Project Management, your deliverables will look to be more transparent, more customer focused, more adaptable, and continuously improving. So you can successfully deploy Agile methods with your team. Now to learn more, just follow us at ceciliomills.com to learn how and when to improve or work with the best available tools and frameworks for your transformation? Then subscribe to this channel to level up on all things project management.